today is for yesterday. 15th Martin.
His birthday
Yeah.
was this week, so we're doing, and it's the 40th anniversary of his death in 2008. So we're doing a documentary for that. I'm just asking you, who is Martin Luther King? What do you know about Martin Luther King?
He is the biggest religious and humanist. He want make a big freedom, big dream, make a white and black and yellow all together, getting together, playing same ground.
Okay.
I like it.
Yeah, you like
I remember his preaching.
Yeah. And what does he mean to you today? Like, what have you seen that his legacy has left?
I hope same vision.
Okay.
I have also board member who is in here, so would make a dreamland.
Okay.
We can try dreamland because Martin Luther King has a big dream. Although he was gone, he passed already. Still, our country has a dream. He left his dream.
All right.
Right?
Thank you, sir.
Looks like Jesus.
Yeah.
Looks like Jesus.
Yeah.
Although Jesus was gone, but still his dream.
That's right. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Well, Dr. King was a revolutionary. He was a person who stood for principles and not only stood for them, but backed them up through his actions and his words. He was a man who set forward new guidelines to follow as far as society. You know, he took one idea of a dream and he put it forth into reality. You know, even after he left, it still moves on through his words, through his speeches. Every time you speak about the man, you think of peace, you think of positivity and progression. You know, that's what he stood for. That's what we should all strive to follow. You know, some people say that, you know, his methods were too relaxed and so forth, but they were more aggressive because the lack of action or physical action. So it's stronger for you to go ahead and deal with something without force. It's easy to go through force, you know, but intelligence is, you know, a much more effective way, you know, and long-standing.
All right. Would you like that?
I think he said enough.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it on the spot.
Yeah, it's real easy.
Okay. Martin Luther King was a peace provider, peacekeeper. He was peace promoter. He tries to make all races become equal and make civilization basically the borderline of what America really is supposed to be meaning today.
Well, one thing that sticks out in my mind is basically judge everybody by the content of their character, not by the color of their skin. And that's basically what I go on when I think about him. That was like the main point. He was basically trying to unite all people without the use of violence and other radicals.
So what do you think what was the effect that he has had today? What do you see? Do you see an effect today? Or was it?
Segregation is no more. Everybody's getting along for the most part. There's not much real hate crimes going on like it was back in the 60s. So I think it's been a great thing.
Well, we still have a long way to go. We have a long way to go. But we're all working together as people. I mean, ones with the right mind, you know, those that are not so narrow-minded as to point to what you look like in terms of who you are. You know, we have a long way to go. Have a long way to go.
When I think of Martin Luther King, I think of a tremendous civil rights leader who strived to create the best possible situation for the races to get along and nonviolence. I think his ideals are as true today as they were back in the 60s, and I think if we all strive to be like him, I think this world will be a better place, certainly.
He's a person that gave us a lot of rights that we have as far as being able to do a lot of things that we want to do as far as being separated from the races and whatnot. And he was a very courageous figure, and not just black life, but all people, because he was a very good man, and he was a courageous person that stood up to a lot of people that didn't want him to do the things that he did, even when he was against the Vietnam War, when they didn't want him to go against that, with Johnson, the administration didn't want him to go against that. He was even going to bucking the administration, and he was, and even when he died in Memphis, he was going for the little man with the trash trucks and all that, you know. But he was a very inspirational person to me personally, and I think to all people all around the world.
Okay.
That's about the best.
Yeah. Couple questions for you. Who is Martin Luther King, and what does he mean to you today?
Oh, Dr. King, well, he come along at the right time. And I like what he said about the morality in this country. And he's just a great man. He come along at the right time.
What do you mean by that?
Well, there's been a lot of bloodshed. He come along when we really needed it. Because they talk about picking up guns. So God used it. God brought him along right at the right time. Violence don't solve anything. No. I was in the Army 3 years myself, so I know. He come along at the right time.
All right.
Well, Martin Luther King is, as we all know, a civil rights leader. Paved the way for many of black folk and white folk. You know, to me right now, he's more of an inspiration right now. Because if I look upon what Martin Luther King done for us, that make me strive harder to get to the, the future.
Man, just about something.